Ooh, Seven of Swords. You've already done with this situation. And you're kind of keeping it to yourself how done with this you are. Maybe it was so obvious. Maybe you thought something was obvious. You're off to bigger and better pastures. Truth, Ace of frickin' Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse. Honey, you are done. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Seeing who the message is for. Thank you. Scorpio. Honorable mention. Libra. Libra's last this series. Scorpio. Okay, so everything's a channeled message. It seems we are playing the silent game. Scorpio. I cut the silent game short because I don't have that kind of time. So Scorpio, I feel like that's also what you're saying. If you don't have anything to say, then why are we here? You know? Maybe you're dealing with someone like this, that they want your attention so bad, or they want to talk to you so bad, but then once they finally get your attention, once you finally have a minute, once you finally make time, even with all the noise and distraction and everything still going on around you, you're met with silence. Again, look at that, finally. Silence. Maybe if I just held out a little longer, but no, I chose not to, because again, Scorpio, you don't have that kind of time, you know? What are we dealing with, Scorpio? I want to know where this feeling is coming from. A little animosity there, I don't mind telling you. It feels kind of like you're daring someone to make you pull your stinger out, you know? It's like, I dare you to fuck with me right now, huh? the meantime, Scorpio, you're going to sit, quiet, watch, observe. Or say nothing. If you don't have anything important to say, why are we talking? Or maybe you work in sound and you were waiting for... That was a long sound bus, let me tell you what. You know, quiet on set, please. This noise just won't end. But maybe there's also something you need to do that's trying to get your attention that says, I'm going to persist if you don't address me. I'm going to assist in annoying you if you don't address me. And then when you finally, again, give it your attention, yes, nothing. They just wanted to get the reaction out of you, Scorpio. Ay, 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 ay. Leave people like this alone. What are we playing like this for? It's okay. So it's about power trips, right? Someone wanted to exercise. Someone had no point. There was no point in someone detaining you, holding you up, taking up your time, getting your attention. They just wanted the reaction from you. Or they wanted to see if you were going to give one. So part of that lesson here is too, I jumped the gun a little bit only because I just don't have that kind of time in my reading. But I see what you're dealing with here. I just want you to be very well aware. I'm aware of what you're dealing with. The attitude, it's power struggles a little bit. Okay. So, I feel you. All right. It's a little bit of invasion of personal space and boundaries. Someone wanting to exert their form of control over you and authority over you, because they perceive you as some kind of threat, or they just wanted to look good in the moment, and so they chose you, their target. They picked the wrong one. They sure the fuck did. Oh my god. They really picked the wrong one. Okay. Oh my god. What was the point, Scorpio? So yeah, telephone. Telephone communication. Conversation getting through, two-way street. Look at that. Message vocal loud and clear, reaching out, notification, throat chakra, inner voice rings a bell. I bet it does. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Someone wanted to get your attention and they were kind of calling, or maybe there's static on the line. Maybe you pick up the phone and there's no one there. You could be getting someone from your youth. Could be a 6 of Cups situation. So someone could be, I don't want to say prank calling because this just doesn't seem relevant in this day and age, but again, you're going to be receiving some kind of form of communication. I mean, if you're dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, Sag, or Pisces, some form of, or you have those placements, some form of communication that either you're rebelling from or you're choosing not to answer to. And I felt like also it was your choice. It was your choice to remain silent. I don't know the reason. I don't know what for. You do. But I kind of sense, Scorpio, you just don't want your time wasted. I'm seeing the geomancy card. Something about an hourglass. Maybe you've got to schedule a routine. This is how much time we have allotted to get something done, and I don't really have time for anything else outside of that, what's in this allotted time frame. So maybe you're scheduling, or you're fitting someone into your schedule, or you're getting organized. And if someone is just pulling you out of this state of organization, you don't have time. You just don't have time, Scorpio. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if someone maybe, I also feel like maybe you're dealing with a child. Are you dealing with a child? Maybe your friends behind that. Ooh. Your energy there too. Could be old friends communicating with you, calling you. Let's just put these out here so I can reference them. Okay. Old friends getting in touch with you, but whenever they reach out, they just don't have anything the fuck to say. Or you have nothing in common with these people, or you're giving someone the silent treatment. Or are you acting childish? or this person is, you know, all the things. I don't want to keep bouncing back and forth, but you know it's what the deal is. Let's see. I gotta speed your reading along because unfortunately, that silent. I mean, this is all part of the message. It's all part of the message. So, but this did take up a good bit of your time today. I feel like you wasted or maybe something took up some of your time, something that was unnecessary, or be prepared. Something's going to take up your time. That's a little bit unnecessary. Or again, there's something you need to get done in a lot of time. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Are they communicating? Are they not communicating when you need to get through? There's so much going on. All right, calm down. Let's narrow in. One card, please, for Scorpio. Everyone's pulling the protection card right now. I mean, literally everybody. If you've watched the other signs on the channel, then protect yourself. Yeah, protect yourself against energy too that just wants to waste your time. You have a guardian angel around you. Incidentally enough, right before coming in here, I just found a feather in my yard. So this could be I believe this is a duck feather. A duck feather? I don't know how a duck got in my yard, but that looks like a duck feather. I usually don't have ducks coming down this area, or geese. I have geese in my neighborhood, but they don't come to my part of the neighborhood. So this feather seems to be kind of out of place. Again, another message here. Something is out of place, or someone is out of place, or someone is doing something or in a place where they normally aren't. Doing something that they normally don't. They're communicating with you differently. You need protection around this, or you are aware of it. I was also channeling Michael coming through. You could be working with Archangel Michael, or again, your name could be Michael, something like that. I was seeing, right as we were in the middle of that silent moment, I was envisioning Michael Jackson, as a matter of fact, and that time when he stood up on stage for the Super Bowl, right? And he just stood there for his Super Bowl halftime performance, and he just stood there, right? And allowed the audience to, they thought he would never get started. He just stood there and commanded attention, commanded his presence. He said, don't start the cue until he makes his move. So maybe you're cueing someone, Scorpio, or again, people are going to wait on you to be ready. Don't make your move until you're ready, Scorpio. You give the cue. You make the first move. Scorpio is going to make the first move. Oh, baby. Scorp. Making the first move here. I like it. I just want to make sure, and if you're putting on a performance, I can see someone's putting on a performance here. Or is this your stinger? Is your stinger out when it shouldn't be out? No. I trust everything you're guided to do right now. And I want to tell you, Scorpio, trust everything you're guided to do right now. Because if someone meant authenticity with you, they just come out point blank period and be authentic with you. You know, we don't have time for bullshit like that. You want to communicate, be straight up, get it done, do it. What are we bullshitting around here? What are we pussyfooting around here? What are we beating around the bush for? Be direct. It either is or it isn't. You either do or you don't. Like, what are we in the gray here for? And maybe someone wants to know how things stand in a relationship or in a connection. Where is our passion? Because I'm all of a sudden drawn to the, what is that called? It's not a passion flower, but it's, it's a hibiscus. Well, hibiscus also makes me think of like vitamin C. Maybe someone is alerting to someone who's kind of sick, or maybe someone's name begins with the letter C. Oh, some sort of tea. You're getting the tea. So you're getting some gossip. But it was silent gossip. Or it was gossip that didn't really go anywhere. You don't really feel like you got much out of it at all. Maybe you thought, fuck. Justice, Knight of Cups. Someone feels right in approaching you, for sure. Or that's you doing the approaching. Do I approach this Libra about how I really feel? So if you're calling someone, maybe an old friend, a connection, a friend, lover, whoever, do I call them and really let them know how I feel? I think you're on the receiving end of this call, Scorpio. You have people calling you, wanting to get through, to let you know how they feel about you in some form. Okay. Truth with the Hierophant. You're receiving guidance. Trust your guidance, Scorpio. You know what? We are pushing time here, so I'm going to have to speed this along. I apologize, Scorpio. It's all, it's all a message, so I can't be mad at it, but sometimes and just for now, until the channel grows, I can only keep these readings a certain length. You understand why. Alright. Yeah, work related. Aries, Emperor, you got your shield up. 8 of Cups, and 4 of Cups. Damn. 484? Maybe that's an area code also for someone. 484. It's like, here you are, big, bad, and awesome, at work, doing your thing. All of a sudden, 7 of Wands. What do you want? You get a call on the telephone, or someone's distracting you, Your defense is up at work, for sure. Someone's walking off the set because they feel like they're being rejected, or fucking... At this point, you don't even know. It's like, what was this about? Whew. Or maybe you're going to just walk off because someone clearly doesn't know what they want. Clearly. Okay. Who's got this kind of time in their life? Fuck. Nobody. 8 of damn swords. Another 8 here. Queen of Pentacles. And Ace of Cups. This person couldn't recognize love if it slapped them in the frickin' face, could they? But in the meantime, I think this person couldn't recognize their Ace of Cups if it spilled on their fucking lap. Listen. Tower in reverse on the bottom. But I still want to rebuild things with you, Scorp. I still want to come around and fix things. I don't really know what the hell I want. I don't really even have a reason to call. I just, I was thinking about you. 8 of Swords, really thinking about you. A little stuck in my head, imagining how good you look, by the way, honey. Queen of Pentacles, you looking damn good. Just wanted to say hello, offer my cup of love. Reject. Click. I don't have time. Scorpio is saying. I don't have time. Who's got this kind of time? I feel you, Scorp. 2 of Cups. Can we talk some more? No. Okay, I'm over here trying to rebuild my plans, and you came in as a distraction and did absolutely nothing for me or my life, my family. Sure, we've known each other a while, friends, youth, playtime, all that jazz, but Taurus, I'm busy. Beehive, honey. Birdcage, beehive. I'm busy in the library, doing my studies, speaking with the divine. I don't got time. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. But we're soulmates, we don't have to be exes just cause it's a 6 of Cups. That doesn't necessarily guarantee X. But they definitely are a friend, for sure. And someone from your past, or someone who you consider a colleague or a confidant, or could even be a sibling, all the things. Someone, been thinking about you. Do you still love me? Been really thinking about you, lovers. Do you still love me? 5 of damn wands. Ooh. 5 of damn swords. Yeah, damn. That's damn. Oh, God. Scorp. Okay. Listen. And the Queen of Cups. I love the way you lie to me. I love the way we fight. I don't know, honey. 655. It just turns into an argument. Whenever you do try to engage, or someone does try to reach out, or say something nice, or do something nice, it just turns into a fight. Can y'all get on the same page? Are you in? Are you out? Are you doing this thing? Because every time it's like, we try to still have feeling for this, death. There you are. There you are. Ooh, 7 of Swords. You've already done with this situation. And you're kind of keeping it to yourself how done with this you are. Maybe it was so obvious. Maybe you thought something was obvious. You're off to bigger and better pastures. Truth, Ace of frickin' Swords. 10 of Swords in reverse. Honey, you are done. Need I say more? Are we done with this conversation? Did we get there in the end? I hope so. There's change and conflict. Or be prepared for this argument as you make your great escape, my dear. As you are preparing to exit whatever toxic situation this is. Advice for Scorpio. Moving on. 6 of Swords. Can't make it up. Scorpio. I'm not going to tell you what I think you've already made up your mind to do, at least in the mind for sure, because, and don't go back, just do me the favor, if you're going to do this, you made up your mind already, I already see it. It hasn't come out and presented itself, but the choice to end this situation because of all the nasty conflict and brutal lies, betrayal, slander, all that jazz, you know you were lied to, you know you weren't told some truths. Okay? And if you're making up your mind to pursue the pursuits that are for you in your best interest, so yourself some self-love, then I think you're in your right mind to do so. I'm not going to argue with you. Let's read Arrow for you. You do need to surround yourself with protection. But I think you know that. And it's only because, here's basically it, because I really don't want to take up any more of your time. There are people who have done wrong to you recently, not recently, however, whenever, that, and they may or may not even know how they've done these things to you, okay? But you've caught on, all right? Or you just don't give a fuck. Let's be real. You don't give a fuck. All right. And you're moving on because other people didn't know what they wanted with you. That doesn't mean you have to be stuck in la la land trying to figure out their motivations. No Scorpio I know, not ever, is going to do that. Not the healed ones that I know anyway. Okay. But anyway, some people, or that's their excuse. They're going to say, I didn't know. I don't know. I wasn't aware that I was causing all this commotion, chaos, and turmoil. That's because you were either not self-aware or you didn't give a fuck yourself. You were selfish and you didn't think about anyone in this situation or scenario but you. And now you call back, taking up my time, again, being totally inconsiderate of something that I have to do in my life, whether that's providing for myself, my family, or all the above. I don't care what have you. And you still don't seem to understand that that is my top priority right now. I am also making myself my number 1 top priority right now. Get a clue and get the fuck off this channel. Scorpio, I hope this message rang true with you today. I think so. Anyway, if it did, leave a like on the video. I love you guys. Please come back. I will see you soon and again in future messages. Bye for now.